Starting on your knees in the center of your mat, hip distance apart. This arm workout is perfect if you have minimal time or if you're on vacation. Start by placing your hands in a cactus and then reach up to the sky. Slowly bring your arms down just to shoulder height and then back up like a shoulder press. Continue here and try to avoid crunching your shoulders to your ears. Try to keep a little bit of space in between as you reach your arms up. Even though we're not using weights, this exercise is still great for strengthening your shoulders as well as your upper back. Try to move slow during these movements to really feel what's happening in your body. Last, reach up, back to shoulder height, elbows together and back into that cactus shape with your arms. As your elbows reach back, really feel your shoulder blades draw together like a magnet. You could add 2 to 5 pound hand weights to this arm series to make it a little bit more challenging. I didn't have any. I would have loved to use maybe 3 pounds to really get that extra tone into the arms. All I had with this was this yoga mat at the Airbnb, but thank goodness for that. However, no weights is just as good too. Open wide one last time and now pulse to the center. Back an inch, forward an inch, keeping your shoulders and elbows aligned and at shoulder height. Palms are facing each other, belly button to spine. Now we're going to place our palms towards our face and continue to pulse upwards towards the sky. You should feel the burn. This is what we want. This is what we came for. Quick but effective. Neck long, space between your shoulders and your ears. Couple more seconds. Okay, we're gonna come into 4-point kneeling. Starting on the right hand, go ahead and flip your hand in reverse. We're gonna do some circles for some wrist mobility. Go ahead and do your left hand. You can alternate, do both at the same times. Just move slowly and in tiny circles, stretching out the wrists. Wrists under shoulders and knees slightly behind your hip points. Come to your forearms and then into plank. Right hand to left shoulder and left hand to right shoulder. Come back to your knees and then to your forearms and then back up to plank. I love these quick, no equipment workouts because they're perfect for on the go and vacation when you just need a little bit of body movement before you start your day. Come back up to plank, draw your heels to the ground, tap shoulder to shoulder, come back to your knees, to the forearms, press back press up and away from the mat with your palms. When you're in your sturdy plank position, continue to keep your abs engaged throughout movement. Move slowly, do not power through. We are getting our heart rate up by moving our muscles slowly, working on our triceps, our abs are working. Continue to gaze in between your hands as you flow through movement, keeping the crown of your head shining forward and your neck long. Don't forget to continue to breathe in and out through these motions. As you're in your plank position, say to yourself, I am strong because you are. Tap shoulder to shoulder, down to your knees, to the forearms, press up and back into plank. I don't know about you, but moving my body for even 10 minutes a day while I'm on vacation is not only a great accomplishment, but it really puts me into a mindset to make mindful choices throughout the day. It's so easy to overindulge on vacation. Trust me, I know. So moving for a little amount each morning really sets up my goals for the day. Come to your knees, stay here. We're going to go from our forearms and back up and just staying here, working on our triceps, down and up with our forearms from the mat. a nice 90-degree angle as our elbows reach the mat to our shoulders. Ears are away from shoulders as always, belly button to spine. You can have your toes tucked or untucked here, that's your choice. Last two before we hold in our plank position. Come on up, plank pose, hold. Whisper to yourself again, I am strong. Continuously push away from the mat with your palms, creating space in the upper back. Start to rock back and forth on your toes. Continue to rock back and forth as you faintly smile for getting yourself this far. I am so proud of you for making it to your mat today. Last rock, forward and back, slowly come to your knees, reach back into child's pose. Take a moment here, breathe deeply. We are going to come back into plank in just a moment. C-curve the spine up to 4-point kneeling. Tuck the toes, plank pose. Right forearm, then left forearm. Alternating hands. Coming to forearms and then back up to your hands. Stay strong in your foundation. Wrists under shoulders, neck long. Heels, imagine them reaching towards the ground. Navel draws up. Last time starting on the right side, let's switch over and start with the left side first and then moving on to the right side. So pressing off the forearm with the left hand first and then moving to the right. Got to make sure we even it out. I know this is a quickie for the arms, but your girl always has to add in a little bit of ab work during the flows. Last two sets. Last one, left forearm, right forearm, come to plank, knees to mat, stretch back into a nice juicy child's pose. We're not here for long though. C-curve the spine up. We are coming into some push-ups. I am doing mine on my knees because I am awful at doing them on my toes. But if you can do them on your toes, please go ahead and do them. That is amazing. Quality over quantity when it comes to push-ups. Last one, you got it. Extend your feet long and slowly come down to your belly. Interlace your fingers behind you, reach them to your heels, lift your chest. Nice stretch for the spine. Come up slowly, move into the center of your mat, knees hip distance apart. Bring your arms to a T. First, shake out your arms if they need a little wiggle. Arms to T, come forward and then press back. As your arms come forward, clench your glutes and lean back, feeling a nice stretch in the thighs. And as your arms go back to T, palms behind you, imagine your shoulder blades drawing together. Arms forward, palms together, arms back, palms back. Arms forward, lean back towards your heels. Glutes are clenched. When you bring your arms back to T, unclench, kind of like a mini squat. Imagine your arms are moving through really thick air. Last one. Arms in T, right elbow to right hip, and then back out into a T. Begin to build up some momentum, rocking your hips from side to side. Abdominals remain engaged, and tailbone is tucked. Hip points face forward. A couple more before we switch sides. Left side, elbow to hip. Rock your hip towards your elbow as it draws inwards, keeping your tailbone tucked and your collarbones wide. Keep your right arm long, creating length through the fingertips, and smile out the burn. Okay, last one. Both elbows to hips for some tricep kickbacks. Lean forward, open chest, And keeping your elbows in the same position, move your arms back and then forward to your chest. Drop your shoulders and unclench your jaw. Breathe deeply through your rib cage. Last kick back, come to the center of your mat, arms and feet once more, little circles, frontwards. Continue to pull your navel to your spine, tailbone tucked. Continue and reverse. Rotate to the back, tiny little circles. Breathe deeply. This is it for class today. Stay strong. All right. Bring your arms down. Shake them out. Release the tension. Draw both arms up. Grab your right wrist and lean towards the left. Arms down, back up. Right arm grabs left wrist and lean towards the right. Stretching out the arms. Bring them back down. Interlace your fingers behind you and stretch them towards your heels. Come to 4-point kneeling. Reach your right hand to the sky and thread it underneath your left armpit. Come to lean on your right shoulder, booty in the air. Take some nice big breaths here. Come back to 4-point, left hand to ceiling. Interlace it underneath the right armpit, left shoulder to the mat. Breathe into the space of your right side body. Come back through center, reach your sit bones to your heels for your last child's pose. Stay here as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining me in your movement today. Have a good one. Love, Alex.